Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jacobs.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now they'll throw with Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Raiders 7. Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
17 yards.
Brady going to throw.
1st down. Tampa Bay.
Might as well just waste the last one. Yeah, just waste the last one.
Hold on to that one. It's 2nd
This
down.
nigga is annoying.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from
Bro,
his
that
grasp.
shit makes me deadass want to quit. Like, that ass. Like, that shit gets to be so tight. Like,
That's complete to his running back Evans.
like now I'm not even locked in no more. Like, now I'm doing other shit.
Coming
Like,
up, they got 8 yards there.
shit is
Okay, so now the
annoying.
question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him.
Like,
But
just
sometimes you can scheme a guy stay open.
Like,
You put the
just
receivers
quit.
This is
Like,
caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Carr. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs.
To Henry Ruggs. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
look to Ginobili.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
D.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's
he's able to pick up the first before
This
he's
nigga
taken
here,
down
son.
at the 27. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
27-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll set him back 5. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
So you get every rebound.
On play action, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
Bro.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Okay.
Now Carr. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans.
Like, it don't even matter if you play good defense and they miss. Like, that nigga's just going to grab the ball.
Being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. Tom Brady at 42 years of age. You know, you'd think the arm would not be as strong as years past, but you'd be wrong. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Defensively, we always
Still got to get. Still not going to be able to get rebounds.
He understands what an offense is going to do before the ball
Both of these
even
things just
snapped.
quit.
A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Nigga blocked it, but then slapped him afterwards.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Yeah, say, fuck that out of here.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Yeah, okay.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Bucs 1-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And goal.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking downfield for Godwin, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
So next gen defense is just so bad, like it's crazy.
This one tied at 14 now as he
bro, like
away.
it's all cheese. Like anything works. Like you really can't play defense.
So we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw again on set. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he's midfield across the 45. Down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm on right side.
Play action. Now it's Carr. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards the pick up there.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They run it with Jacobs, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Carr now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Carr will try it again on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick six.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On play action.
Look at me, Zion.
Carr. Looking in end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Carlson is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we
Yeah, I was trying to like penetrate and let them drive, like come to me, and then I was gonna kick it back out.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Aguilar has it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Carr. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Escaping the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On the counter, here's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tanner Muse there defensively.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring him 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down. Here's Bradley Pena now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Off the play fake. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Brady.
6-yard line.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. Antonio Brown, the intended.
I guess it's locked in.
Receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Marcus Joyner there defensively.
The jump shot is completely different. Like,
they get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
shit's crazy.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 17.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Fournette. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And operating from the gun, Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Raiders 17. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Reception here by Ruggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Carr completes it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A nice gain of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
Second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the Buccaneers' 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Fucking defense.
Not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
He's got a man, complete, past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control
It's
right
wilding,
now,
bro.
I'm
Like,
looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Antoine Winfield Jr.
why is it always late? Like,
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
For the point after.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
basket.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And this is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, their winning ways
Crazy.
continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.